Hola, hola y bienvenidos a otro episodio de
Global
Global
Digital
Digital Success
Success Talk.
Talks. And happy Monday, everyone, and happy Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday. So today's topic is, oh, you're mute.
our today's topic is the power of community, how to grow together and support each other online.
Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking today. But before we dive into our topic, let us introduce ourselves. So, hi everyone. My name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently residing in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Hello, hi everyone. My name is Yesenia, but everyone knows me as Jessie. I'm a nurse by professional. I live here in Ontario, Canada, but I'm original from Cuba. I'm also an entrepreneur online. I'm a mentor as well.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. Happy Monday. My name is Isabel. I am originally from Mexico, but I live in North Carolina, USA. I am a former educational assistant. I'm a wife, a mother, a grandmother, and a proud digital business owner and a mentor.
Hello. I'm very excited. Can you hear me, guys? Good. I'm on vacation, and this is the beauty of our business, right? I'm on vacation with my children and my husband, and I still have time to jump in here, even though I jump in late. My name is Elizabeth Adejo. I originally from Nigeria, but I live in Saskatchewan province. But right now, I'm not in Saskatchewan. I'm on vacation. I joined this business last year, February, and this is over 16 months. And the business has completely changed my life. Before now, I'm a supply chain specialist, but now I'm a global coach and a digital mentor. I'm excited to be here. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Yesi. Hi, Isabel.
Hey, Elizabeth.
Thank you, everyone. Okay, so we also want to remind everyone that every Tuesdays and every Thursdays we have our live webinar. So if you wanna learn how you can start online and start earning um, online. Sorry, today it's early in the morning. All you have to do is register into our website and with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar. So in this case, you're going to be catching the replay of last Thursday's live webinar. But if you want to catch that one before tomorrow's live webinar, so when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar. That one will take you to a page that will have two buttons, one for Tuesday, one for Thursday. So you can register for either one or for both. The second one is the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to our live webinar, you can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. So our live webinar is every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 5 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. MST, and 8 p.m. EST. So in addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, so what is it that we're going to find out on the webinar? Well, on the webinar, you're going to find out how our online business plan works. And also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So let's find out who were the hosts and panelists from last Thursday's live webinar. So if you want to catch that one, before tomorrow's live webinar, here were the hosts and panelists for that day.
Okay, last Thursday we had Maria as our host. She's a clerk cashier and also an IT programmer. We had Lisa, she's a former industrial administrator. Marina is a health scientist. And Eden is a former caregiver, now a full-time business owner.
We also have Rina. She's a house officer. Joanne is a registered nurse. And Osana is a paralegal, actress, photo double, and Elsie, hospitality industry. So all these people were on a live webinar last Thursday, July 17th. Remember, we have new new ones every day. New webinar are only on Mondays and Tuesdays, 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And the only thing that you have to do is register with your name and email to any of the websites, and you will get the link access to this amazing live webinar.
Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Jesse. So yeah, so if you're catching the replay of last Thursday's live webinar, our replays have subtitles in several languages. And our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages: that's Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So there you go. So now you know what to do if you want to learn how you can start your online business and start earning online. So let's find out again what is our topic for today.
Okay, our topic for today is the power of community, how to grow together and support each other online.
Yes. So success doesn't happen in isolation. It happens in community. And that's very true because, when you're working together as a community, you tend to move faster than if you're trying to do it on your own. Plus, you got all that support, technical, emotional, and all that. So it really makes a huge difference. So in the digital space, our connections can be our greatest source of strength, growth, and impact. Yeah, because a lot of people are ahead of us in our journey, so they can help us, when it comes to help us emotionally, because we're facing new struggles and challenges, and they already have been in our shoes before. So we can also learn from them because they are ahead of us. So that's part of, you have to reach out to your community, and that's how when you start to grow, as an entrepreneur. So, how do we build a community that uplifts, supports, and grow together? Well, that's what we're going to be diving into that today. So, that's our main topic for today. So, we have learned that behind every digital success story is a real community. People encouraging each other, sharing wins and struggles, celebrating breakthroughs, and holding a space for growth. And that's what we have here. We're so blessed to have this global online community. I mean, that was one of the things that I got attracted when I first started on my journey. So whether you're just starting out or scaling, community is the anchor that keeps you grounded and the wind that helps you rise. So that is so true. So let's find out what are today's point.
Today's point is we have 3 points really today. Community fuels confidence, and that is true. Do you know why I say that's true? In my life, I have the platform, I have the laptop, I have the stream yard, but hardly will you see me go and do live every day. But I have people like Yesi, Isabel, and Sandy that are consistent. Like I'm on vacation, I was still in bed, and then I see Elizabeth, are you joining us? I jumped, I wore my gown, I'm here, guys. That is what we are talking about, community, a support system. It fuels confidence, not only confidence. If you are slacking in being consistent, a community support can go a long way. So I'm just using my life as an example. Now, collaboration creates momentum. And that is what I'm saying. Collaborating with like minds that share your passion will create the momentum you need to succeed in business and stay consistent. Safe spaces create real transformation. And we have a safe space. We have a community that is guided, filled with guidelines and code of conduct, so that everybody can transact business in a sane environment. These are the points we're going to be bringing to you today. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yes. So let's start with the first point. Community fuels confidence.
When we surround ourselves with people who believe in us, even when we doubt ourselves, we grow faster. You don't need to know everything. You just need to be plugged into a circle that reminds you of your greatness on the hard days. And this is typically true. I am blessed to be surrounded by amazing ladies that I have not been opportune to see them face to face. I dodged or I missed Isabel 3 weeks ago in California, but she's like a sister to me. I have not even seen Sandy. Sandy is in my life. Yes, see, this is the beauty of our digital business. We connected on Zoom. We connected virtually. We've created something beautiful for a very long time. And when we see physically, it will not be as if we are just seeing for the first time. So this is what we are talking about. Surround yourself with people that believe in you. I believe they believe in me. And that's why they've not given up on me. On Friday, I was on a road trip. Before that road trip, a previous night, Sandy kept asking me, trying to accommodate me in the live they would do on Friday. She kept asking, she kept asking, are you ready? Are you available? Will you do this? Will you do this? She didn't just move with Isabel and Yesi. She tried to accommodate me. It made me to reflect upon my life. I lied down on my bed. I said, Sunday has Isabel. She has Yesi, but she's still asking me, Elizabeth, can you tell me? Can you tell me? Even till the Friday morning, I was getting my children to the car to do a road trip. She was still asking me. Then I said to myself, let me not be selfish. Let me just, bite the one I can chew. So I asked her, please, you guys can go ahead. This is people that believe in you and they will carry you along. They will not leave you behind. And it's not just typical with Sandy, Isabel, or Yesi. This is a community of over 265,000 members. All of them are like same mother, same father, same mindset. They just love up on you. They consider you. They believe in you. They applaud you even when you have not succeeded. All this cumulatively will motivate you to be at your very best. And result is imminent. So you don't need
Yes.
to know everything. You just need to be plugged into this our community to start getting results. Over to you, Yesi.
Yes, I completely, like I just hearing you and I just nodding here and smiling because it's so true. In the beginning, let's be real, when you start something new or online or offline can be really, really overwhelming, overwhelming and can be really hard on ourselves, because the self-doubts, the challenges, everything it will can get to you, because you may don't believe in yourself completely, or you may don't have the completely like fire to get it going. But but when you have a community that it will be there for you, even when you fail, that is amazing. So why do we always talk about the community? Because we all, like, when you start alone, you don't have no one to ask questions, you don't have no one to learn from it, or you don't have no one just to support you, just to say keep going. Sometimes we just need someone, I don't know, like someone saying keep going, you can do it. you know and when you're surrounded, but people, they want the same goal that you have, they may be as scared as you are right now. They maybe be scared to failing, they maybe don't have the whole thing, but they are on the same path that you are, and they want the same thing. They always be there to support you, because we don't grow when we're isolated, we grow in community. And having someone to cheer on for you, having someone to mentor you, and want something the same that you are, that give you like a courage, that give you clarity, that give you consistencies, so you always say I can do it. You feel that feel, you say I can make it happen. You feel motivated, you feel like you want to follow their paths, because they are doing it, or they have done the same that you want to do it. So yes, that's what we talk about our community, and how it feel like it make us to keep going, like to make it burn for that fire. So yes, I completely agree with you, and thank you. We are here for support each other. That's even if we don't know each other in real.
Yeah. This is a sisterhood that we have here, because even though when we haven't seen each other, we're always there for each other, and we're happy every time we see each other. We support each other, we motivate and inspire us. in a day to day, because we see each other every day. And a lot of times, we meet offline, like right now. I mean, not offline, we meet,
Online.
without being live. Um, just training and talking about our goals and what we want to do and how things are going and how somebody's doing something different, and we learn from each other, right? And that's the beauty of this community that we're talking about, because it's not just us. We're the four here, but like Elizabeth said, there's 265,000 out there in our community, and everybody's very supportive. Everybody's willing to teach, to give you advice, to hold your hand, and to lift you up when you're feeling down. And that's something you're not gonna find, everywhere. So we were blessed about this, and we're happy. And like Elizabeth said, we were in the same place about 3 weeks ago, but we didn't get to see each other. But that doesn't mean, that we don't care for each other, that we don't support each other. It's just how big, just to let you know how big our community is. There was so many people there. It was hard to find everyone, but the thought is what counts. We were there in heart, and we will meet for sure in another gathering, and we'll come live when we're all together to show you guys that we have finally met, and that we're having this good time together at another event. But yeah, communities that a lot of times, as everybody knows, business is life. We're some days we're having good days, some days we're having bad days. But the beauty of this is we're not all in the same place at the same time, so we're there to lift each other up, because we're all going through different phases, and so we're always there for each other. And that's something wonderful that we have, and that we're going to continue to have, because we deeply care for each other. And so community is something that will really help you, especially when you're starting, when you don't have the confidence, when you don't know much about the business, when you don't know what's going on. Because when we first start, we don't bring anything, right? We're all like out there, like kind of lost, just trying to get our first footsteps. And then that's when the community comes in. That's when you find people that will help you, lift you up, and show you, and especially make you feel welcome and embrace you, so that you don't feel lonely and you don't feel that you're by yourself.
Yeah, thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Jessie, and thank you, Elizabeth. Yeah, just to add, but pretty much you guys added all. But yeah, so the community plays a big role. Like, for example, the example of Elizabeth, it's kind of like being a accountability partner, to help you, because sometimes we might feel like it's lacking a little bit, but then you have your other friend, from the community, who will say, "Come on, you gotta do it," and then it motivates you to keep going. So it really, helps to be part of a community that like uplift you. When you feel down, it uplift you when you're trying to be a little bit lazy, like, come on, you gotta push you. So it really helps, and also, like the technical part, and, celebrating small and big wins. And that's what we have in this community. So it is amazing, to meet a lot of people from different parts of the world, like, all of us, we didn't know each other from the beginning, and we started to meet each other, not at the same time, we all, like, I met Jessie first, then after that was Isabel, and then after that I met Elizabeth. So we get to meet a lot of people as we go through, and from different parts of the world. So it is amazing what we have here. Um, and it helps us, like when you belong to a community, like it says here, it helps you to get plugged in into the business, but also you have to get plugged in into the business, and that's how you start to grow. Because when you reach out and to a member of the community, you can ask questions and you can learn that way, because they are ahead of you in their journey. So they can guide you, what you need to do to improve your business. So it really makes a huge difference to be part of a community. We do have a comment here from Patricia Peters. She say, "Hey sis, so thank you for your comment. Thank you for watching." So yeah, so it is amazing. Okay, so let's move on to I was going to say community point two. Point number two.
Okay, point number two, collaboration creates momentum. So instead of seeing others as competition, we choose collaboration. And that's exactly what we're doing right this minute. We're collaborating. We each of us have, our own business. We have individual businesses, but we're here collaborating and, coming out, trying to teach you and tell you how our business is, how we started, how we felt, so that you know what our journey has been like. In our global business, we have witnessed how sharing ideas, celebrating others' wins, and showing up for our teammates unlocks massive growth, not just in business, but personally too. And this, is so true. Like Sandy said, we met like over a year ago, and when we first started, we didn't feel like we feel today because we have built this bond, right? We were like glued together. Now we're very honest about our relationship, and
Yeah.
we like to tell each other, what we see in each other, what our what you say, because we all have different gifts, and so we try to offer each other, and we always encourage each other, like, you should do more of this, or you should do less of that, or you can do this
Mhm.
better. And this is how we have grown. We have grown so much since we first started, because we're not the same people. When we first started this, we didn't have the confidence that we have today. We
Absolutely.
felt like in fear. We felt like, okay, are we doing this right? But now, we do it with a passion. Like, we just love coming out talking about this business that is transforming our lives. And these are not just words. This is like the truth. This is what is really happening to us, because, you know 3 years ago, before I started this business, I wasn't the same Isabel that I am today. I have changed, and I am proud of the Isabel I am, because it has taken me a lot of work. And, yes, I have had doubts, I have had fears, I have cried, but I have also learned. And that's what I take from this, my growth overall. And the connections, the friendships, and the amazing community that is right there with me. So, um, is collaborating with other people, is learning. Actually, it's like reading a book. When you collaborate with other people, you get to know them, and you get to see how they work. It's like something completely unknown to you, because we all think and do things a different way. And so when you connect and collaborate, you're learning as well. And that's, a gift to me. It's a gift to me to be able to know that I have other people, other business members that I can count on, that are going to back me up, that are going to lift me up, that are going to motivate me and inspire me every day. And actually, when we don't have these meetings, when we don't see each other, it's like, something's missing, because
Missing.
I need that spark. I need that fire, that actually makes me feel like I'm doing something, because I feel like every day I learn something new when we do this.
Yes, that's so true, because collaboration quite create moment. So just for people that doesn't know, like, I first met Sandy, and that was like 2 years ago, Sandy.
Almost 2 years,
And
yeah.
almost, yeah, and then was far away from here. I was, like, we were not even on like from the same part, but just knowing that she speak the same language that me, we got connected. And then we started doing. She was the put that put me on group, on the Spanish group, and we start connecting with other people that speak the same language to us. That's when I connected with Isabel, and then we got doing these lives, this collaboration that we're doing, and that's why we connect with Elizabeth. But why we said collaboration creates moments, and what is so important, because a part of the support, and the community that we get when you collaborate with other business partner, or when we do those meetings, that we support each other, we say we're happy for everyone wins, big or small, that give you that fire, plus you also learn. Why are we saying this? Because it's not just about the collaboration, and it's about also the learning that came up with that collaboration, like what we share. And that's what we love about this business, because it's not like oh, I will not share what is doing good for me, because people will like, oh my gosh, like in a normal business, you will not share like your I don't know, I just making this up. Like your secret sauce. Because you don't want another store to open, it's like open and sell your secret sauce, because that's is something specific for you. But when you get this collaboration, that you can see what other people are working on and what is actually working, you learn from it, and it make you a better business owner, plus you gained confidence. You are less fair, no fear. Yeah, less fear, and that, with that, you're seeing other people doing the same, and how they're working, and the collaboration, and how things are going. You show up more consistent. You believe more in yourself. You take bold steps. You move from that square, so you start doing something different to see if that work for you as well. It's just bigger than just that making connection as well. It's like you're making a legacy as well, so that's one of the things I love this business. We celebrate wins together, we support each other, we share the strategies, what's working for you, like on the trainings, the mindset tools, like the video that maybe like I think not long ago I was having like not believing on myself, and Sandy sent me a couple videos that was working for her, that it may work for me, and I listened to them, and it made me inspire me. It made me keep going. And it's not just that, we also share tools, and the most important, I always say, is the accountability. And I think that's what we say, like sometimes I say, oh, I'm going to do a post, or I have to do a video, and then 2 days ago I have Sandy and Elizabeth saying, Jesse, did you do the video? I'm like, oh my gosh. No, I haven't. But it also makes us accountable for our work, and for be present, to keep fighting for what we want. So that's what I say. That's what we say in collaboration create that moment, because maybe in the beginning, when you start your online business journey, you don't believe in yourself, you don't have that momentum, but then you show up. You have the community, you have a couple of people like us, 2 or 3 people, they are there for you. They're business partner, they are supporting you. You are there, you will see that momentum going, because you want to keep going. You want to make them feel like, oh, I cannot do this, or I cannot count with her. It keep you inspired, and you like make it that shape. Or maybe she have an ad running, or maybe she's contacting 10 people a day. I want to do the same. I want to contact 3 people, so I move from that square, so I keep my business going, and I keep my business open. So it's really good to have that collaboration.
Now, let me tell you a story. In this business, which business out there that you will join, they will encourage you to have accountability partners. They'll give you a mentor from day one. They'll give you a coach. Just name the business. If you name the business, I'll give you $1. Guys, let me talk to you this morning. You know why I love this business is the idea of mentorship, coaching from the first day. Even when you can stand on your feet, the coach is still there to cheer you. A supportive community is there to celebrate you. Your mentor is there, not leaving you. high and dry, and that's not all. In this business, we don't celebrate, we don't like ranks. Ranks don't matter. It is not the military. You will see somebody high up there that have done this business 8 years that is partnering with somebody that just started last week. So, in which community, in which business can you see that? So, just like this topic says, instead of seeing others as competition, we choose collaboration here. So if you're a success story, we are coming after you in this community. And guess what? Everybody here have almost the same attitude. I believe success humble people in our community because the higher they succeed or the more they succeed and the higher they go in this business, when you reach them, they are humble. Even the founders of our digital business, they are accessible. What else are you looking for that you won't find it in our community? So in our global business, we've witnessed how sharing ideas, celebrating others wins, and showing up for our teammates unlocks massive growth, not just in business, but personally too. I have personally learned a lot from these ladies that are staring you in the face this morning. Do you know what happens after our life? Behind the scene, we learn from each other. We don't just log out and say, next Friday, see you, abiento. No, we go off the life, we learn things Sandy knows, we learn things Isabel knows, we share our stories. We have become more than just digital friends. We are more than that. We are family. And guess what? If you sign up, join us, this is exactly the experience you will get here. We don't discriminate here. We do not discriminate. We are one big digital family that want to see everybody succeed genuinely and sincerely. And it's our prayer that everybody that come on board witness the same immense success we have witnessed so far. Like me, I wish every mother will experience the success I have experienced in this business to enable me retire. Right now, I'm speaking to you from my hotel room with my 5 kids in the next room and the other room, 3 rooms, 5 kids. If I was doing 9 to 5, will I be able to get 3 hotel rooms? No, but I got it. I'm not scared. So I wish every parent will witness this independence and freedom and flexibility and empowerment to do what you want, really want. And all these are within reach in our community. All of us took a leap of faith to sign up for this business, to to test the waters. We had 9 to 5 jobs like you. Some of us were fed up. Some of us had panic attacks. But we took a leap of faith to try something else and see if it will work. But because the system is trusted, tested, used by many to succeed, it's just a matter of time. It's working. It's giving us results. And for me, that result came in the form of 13 months. I am free. I am free.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. We do have some comments here from Bima's Pat. So she say, hello, ladies. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for watching. Also, we have a comment from Samten Sharab. So, hello, sis, watching live from Minnesota. So, thank you for your comment. Thank you for watching. And Pima's Fat also say, this is true. Yes. So, thank you for your comment. Just to add, because you pretty much all everything. We are so blessed that now, and like more and more, we're starting to collaborate inside of our community. Besides all the training that we have, we have like daily drop-ins, which is daily trainings. Members of our community will share their experience with the rest of the community. We have the Wednesdays. We have our group, the entire whole community, learning together and united on that same day from all parts of the world. Um, and we are collaborating. Many of us are collaborating in lives like we're doing right now. So there's so many of our community doing the same thing, and we are collaborating, learning together. Like for example, every Saturday we also learn together. They bring guests, and you get to learn all that, and also collaborating on creating videos, so we can all have input in our business pages. So it's amazing, the what we have in our community, as in terms of collaboration. Like it keeps increasing more. And like the accountability partners, yeah, that's the amazing, because sometimes you need that person there to keep pushing you, come on, don't, you gotta keep going, don't stop. So it's very good to have that, and to motivate each other. Okay, so let's go to point number 3.
Okay, so point number 3 is safe space create real transformation. And this is really good because sometimes if we don't feel safe, we don't feel, we don't grow, we don't move, we don't transform because we don't feel comfortable. Okay, a strong community doesn't just offer advice, it's offer belongs, and when people feel safe to ask questions, share challenge, or vulnerability, they grow faster. That's why we show our consistency, not just as a leader but as a learners and listeners. So this is really important, because sometimes we have, maybe we have a good, like we say, the right crowd, but if we don't feel heard, we cannot say or talk about what are our challenge, what are we are lacking, or what are we doing good, or what we have to learn. And if we are not open to other people's opinion, we will don't grow. And that's the difference from our community. As I say before, we have our times, as Sandy was saying, that we're doing, where we meet, where we talk. You don't have to be completely present most of the time. For people that are watching, or they say, oh my gosh, it's people are going to be on and meeting by meeting. No, 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 no. It's not like that. It's, if you are not able to be present, that's okay. We always have a recording, so you can always use it. And later on, that's what we love about this business. Then you can watch it when, like, when you're walking, you're sleeping, when your break, doesn't matter. Okay, but when you have a space that you can talk, and say, I have a problem with this, I don't understand it, explain it again. Like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Let's do another Zoom. And let me share my screen. I'm not seeing this. Explain me this step by step. And you have someone that does it for you. You have that person or that community that is there, and you will be open to listen and show you. You will grow faster because you will feel safe. You will feel like, oh my gosh, I can grow here. I don't know this now, but maybe in 3 months I will be an expert and I can teach someone else like someone teach me. It's just about that safe space that make you to keep going, to make you to feel I can do this. Like we all didn't come out with a good um grow when we were thinking like, oh, I'm going to open a business, I'm going to have more time. We all came from different backgrounds, and we all want the same thing. A part of that financial freedom when we are fighting, and that's what we like, I'm fighting for, is that time freedom. Time, as Isabel say, Elizabeth say, she's on vacation, and she's have that time to be on vacation, that have that time to be present, to have that time to spend time with their loved ones. So who doesn't want that? And if you don't have a space where you can ask your questions, you'll be vulnerable, so you can grow and learn, then you are not on the right place, on the right space. So our community is safe and is open for everyone to transform. So if you are ready to get that transformation, this community, it will change, it will help you to keep going.
Absolutely. A strong community doesn't just offer advice, it offers belonging. And that is what I see in our business. People join today, they hit the ground running. In this place, we encourage everybody to ask questions. And we have seen all kinds of questions. None of the questions are stupid questions. Just ask. Because we encourage everybody to come the way they are. You don't need to have experience or be tech savvy to join. And because of that, we can accommodate everyone. We can accommodate the nonsense questions, in quotes, every question. So this is a safe space where people ask the dumbest of questions, but we don't judge. We encourage, we support. When people feel safe, they ask questions. They are not self, conscious to ask any kind of questions that will help their business move forward. Share challenges. Yeah, just like yes, he said, I heard that one. People are vulnerable here. Yeah, I see people. I went to Burnaby in May to be celebrated by this organization I work with. And I saw a lady come out and wept all through her speech. It's only in our business you see people come out to speak out their pain points in the past and how they have come a long way in this business, and they weep like a child. And it is normal. That is being vulnerable. They share with us the struggles they used to struggle and how this business has liberated them. I was so pleased to capture that lady's vulnerable moment to remind myself that I'm in a community that, can change you. She wept all through her testimonial, how she used to struggle, but now she's financially empowered. Is that all? There is what we call global mastermind in this our community. Every Wednesday, we hook up online. Online, we connect online globally, all region, all continents, and we share our story, our journey, our successes together. Here, there was one, that really touched me last month. Someone from the Asia, I think Indonesia or Singapore, that said before finding this business, she didn't know her future. She didn't know her purpose. She was just a housewife, no direction. She didn't even know who she was. But this business gave her purpose. This business gave her a personality back. This business gave her a voice. This business empowered her. And now she has a voice. She can contribute in her family. She has a sense of worth and dignity. Nothing in life is more than dignity, because how you perceive yourself matters. You have to perceive yourself as positive first before you can influence others or before you can relate with others. You cannot give from an empty vessel. You cannot give what you don't have. Our business has changed lives. Our business has empowered people to find who they are, discover who they are. And that is what we have. Something beautiful. That mastermind of last month touched me when that lady was vulnerable online, when we were over 3,000 people connected on Zoom on a webinar, and she wept. And now she's powerful just because she said yes to this business. That is why we show up consistently, not just as leaders, but as learners and listeners. And we do not give up on learning. No matter how many years we are in this community, we are constantly rubbing shoulders, rubbing minds with the best and the finest in the industries. And trust me, we gain knowledge every day. You can never grow old learning. In this community, is a learning and earning community. Try us.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Yes, this business actually helps us discover our own self, because a lot of times we don't even know that we have this large or this huge potential inside of us, because we have kept it quiet. We have kept it in a place that we didn't even know it existed. But when you come to this community and you feel embraced and you feel empowered and you feel that you belong here and you have other people empowering and inspiring you every day, you start learning that you have so much more than you ever thought that you had. You know, um, a lot of times we feel like we don't have the confidence, that we're not worth, that we're not good enough, that we don't have the capability to do things. But then when we start learning, when we start surrounding ourselves with people who are going to lift you up and are going to really bring the best out of you, that's when you find out that you are in the right place and that you have so much to give, things that you didn't even know before. So when you are in the right space, you're not going to feel you're not going to be that person that is always quiet, insecure, because you're going to feel that coming from in you, that you want to share, that you want to learn, and that you have this spark inside you that is telling you that you have so much to give. So it's all about feeling, you know, that you belong, feeling that you're embraced, feeling that you're part of something huge, and that everybody really sees you as one of them and not as less than them, like it happens in so many other workplaces. So, like it says here, you have to keep showing up, like every day. When you start, you don't really have, everything. You don't have the answers, you don't have the knowledge. But when you show up consistently, you're not only learning to become a leader, you are showing up every day to learn and to listen. And while you're doing those two things, you are going to know that you're growing, that you're learning, and that you're becoming the best leader that you can be, so that you can help other people. Because this business is about serving, helping, empowering, lifting other people up. And so just by you showing up every day and doing your part, you're going to grow, and you're going to have those skills that you need to keep going and to keep helping other people as well.
Yeah, thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Elizabeth. So we're gonna move on to the key takeaway of this topic.
Okay,
So,
the key,
okay, wait. Okay, go for it.
the key takeaways for today. So here is your reminder: don't have to do this alone. Whether it's reaching out to your mentor, plugging into your team Zoom, or celebrating someone in your community today, show up. Support and success go hand in hand. So, this community has so much going on. There's so much that you can plug into. That there's daily drop-ins, there's Zooms, there's meetings, there's team meetings. So plug in, and then that's how you're going to not only show up, but you're going to succeed by supporting and showing up every day.
Thank you. So we have arrived to the end of our life. So um, we hope so that you got enlightened, what we shared today, about, why it's important to be part of a community, because of all the things that we have mentioned. The community uplift you, they empower you, you grow faster in the community, and you can grow your business faster also by doing collaboration. So it really helps to be part of a community. So if you have any tips, or if you want to share any experience that you had, just put it in the comments and let us know. We'll be happy to read anything that you want to share with us today. We want to say thank you to some like emojis from Dawood Salim Mohammed, Samten Sharab, Mahmat Arsi Baha, Ngo Fon, Onesmo Mwala, Patricia Peters, Sylvia Arnold Morton. We also have a love emoji from Binbinko there, Tansta too, and a care emoji from Shafa Ula Khan. So thank you everyone for all your emojis that you sent us today, and thank you for all the comments also that we have received today. And thank you for watching and being here with us. So if you want to learn how you can start your online business and start earning online, so here are 3 ways that you can do that. So you can either put in the comments more info, or you can send us a private message, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Or you can register directly into our website, and then you can attend our free webinar, which we have live webinars every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 5 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. MST, and 8 p.m. EST. So you can attend any of the two or both. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain 2 links. So that the first link will take you to a tab that is to register for the live webinar. So that one will have 2 buttons, one for Tuesday and one for Thursday. So you can register for either one or for both. And the second link you get there is the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group, where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, so what is it that I'm going to find out on the webinar? So on the webinar, you're going to find out how an online business plan works. And also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So if you want to catch the replay from last Thursdays before tomorrow's live webinar, here were the hosts and panelists from that day?
Yes, we had Maria as the host, and she is a clerk, cashier, IT programmer. Then we had Lisa, who is a former industrial administrator. We had Marina, a health scientist, and Eden, a former caregiver.
We also have Rihanna. She's sorry, my screen is okay. Is she working housing officer? Joanne, she's a registered nurse. Osana, she's a paralegal, actress, photo double, and Elsie, she's a hospitality industry. So all these people were last Thursday, July 17th, in a live webinar. Remember, we have live webinar every Tuesdays and Thursday, 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So the only thing you have to do to get access to this amazing is register with your name and email to any of the websites on the screen, and you will have access to this amazing webinar. Okay.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Jesse. So if you're catching the replay before tomorrow's live webinar, the replay has subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages. That's Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So there you go. So if you want to learn how to start your online business and start earning online, all you have to do is either put in the comments more info or send us a private message, or you can register directly into our website. So we want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today. For those catching the replay, thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. If you're watching us from YouTube, from Facebook, sorry, and you're not following us, you can follow us up here on the top to get to know us a little bit more, who we are and what type of content we put in our pages, and more information about this online business opportunity. If you're watching us from YouTube and you haven't subscribed to our channel, you can subscribe to our channel and press that notification bell to get notified when we put new content and when we are going live. So that way you keep learning more about this online business opportunity. And when you feel ready, we'll be happy here to guide you along the way. Like we mentioned, you're never alone in this journey. Like our topic we had today, we are part of a global online community where you get all the support that you need to be able to succeed in this business. So, okay, so let's find out what is our topic for next Monday.
So our topic for next Monday is building authority without being burnt out. How to lead and stay energized in your business. I look forward to it personally.
Yes. So until then, keep showing up, keep supporting each other, and keep rising together. So that's our final message for today. So we want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Monday for those who are on Monday, and a happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday, and a happy and blessed weekend ahead for everyone. So thank you again for being here with us today, and until the next episode of the
Global
Global
Digital
Digital
Success
Success
Talk.
Talks. Thank you for watching. God bless you all.
God bless.